it's really nice. He's ahead of schedule. So he's done a lot of good things. For him to be back and having a full practice like he does, so he's not wearing a jersey where he's nobody can play any one-on-ones on him. So it's good to see him. He's been very positive. I know it was a long season for him, but it's good for the team. His attitude is amazing. He's so positive. He brings a good vibe to the team. So to have him back on the ice and practicing full practice, that's really good for him and for us.
How do you keep him focused and not trying to rush things? Because, of course, now there's an excitement. He's going to want to get back and be with the guys and play games as well.
Well, he's already ahead of schedule, so we're going to bring him on the road trip, and there's a chance he might play on the next road trip. So it's he's doing a good job. I know he wants to play now. He's really anxious, so we're just going to keep it very simple. But he's a mature man, and he knows at the next road trip there's a chance. So we'll go from there.
Nick Petan, Tucker Pullman back with the group after the NHL trade deadline has come and gone. What does that do for the team in terms of its approach to getting something going here coming out of this last bit of the homestand?
Well, it feels like it feels there's a new energy around the team. Not that it was bad whatsoever, but just we're getting help from the Jets, and it makes a difference. You call players up from the East Coast and they want to do a good job, and those players will help you. But when the help is coming from the NHL, it's a different level, right? So, and those two guys have a really good attitude. They're part of the moves. They want to be part of this thing, and they're the type of player you want to have around your team. So it's good for them to know where they're going to be, as long as there's no injuries, and it's good for us to have that kind of impact players.
Well, speaking of good for the group, I guess this week has been really important for the group in terms of a kind of a reset, right? A chance to get some practice time in, to take a break from the grind of the games, and to get your mind right for what's coming up.
So the practices at this time of the year, we're not going to go long. It's 40, 45 minutes. It may look long. It may seem long for you guys, but it's not very long. But we had video sessions, and we still do have one more to go before the weekend, and then really specific about different things that we need to improve in order to make sure that the last part of the season will be sharp and ready. So practices will be short and intense. What we expect from the players is to be sharp, for them to be sharp and executing well. But there's also the mental part of the game, making sure that we understand our routes and we simplify our game, trying to find ways to get faster and faster. And then that was part of this week, especially off ice, using the video.
Some veteran players had a chance to get some rest this week. Patrice Cormier, J.C. Lapont back to action today. Julian Melchiori didn't skate once again. Can you just tell us where Julian's at?
Well, Julian, he was diagnosed with concussion, so last game. So we'll be patient. He has to go through the process, and it's taking care of life, right? That's the most important thing. So he's going to take care of this, and we're going to try to support him, and we already did. And Patrice Cormier is good to go. J.C. Lapont is good to go.
Just a thought on where the team is in the standings now. Grand Rapids has made up 17 points on Manitoba since the start of play on December the 22nd. You know that better than anyone. I've talked to a couple of players, and they say it really has nothing to do with any other team. It's about how you guys approach things. Is that, from a coaching standpoint, what you'd like to see from the players too?
Well, there's a reason why they won the cup last year. It's a good team. Maybe they had a slow start, but they're playing now up to their potential. So it's, but we're still ahead as far as I know. And at the end of the day, just let's have a good reminder that our mission was to put ourselves in a position to make the playoffs at this time of the year. We wanted those games to be meaningful, and we wanted to play for a purpose, and that's where we are. So Grand Rapids, they have a very good team. Maybe at this time right now, one of the best in the league. They're playing fast. It's a good team, but we're looking ahead. We're looking at ourselves, and we're looking at what we need to do, and whatever is going to happen. Our goal is make the playoffs and put ourselves in the best position when that time of the season will come. And we're in a good position right now.